Hi everyone, welcome to another class of Just 9 and 10. My name is Chandra and I'm your English coach. And in this class, we will be discussing the polls on the MCQ on the chapter Nelson Mandela. My name is Chandra and I'm your English coach. Welcome to Just 9 and 10, a one-step solution to classes 9 and 10. When you subscribe to Just 9 and 10 on YouTube, you get to learn all your subjects from the top notch educators of the industries, and you get to learn all the topics in details, and you don't have to pay any subscription for this as well. So before starting the class, I want to introduce myself. My name is Chandra. I have 3 plus years of experience. I have mentored classes 9, 10, 11, 12, GRE, SSC, UPSC, and I have tutored more than 1500 students. If you have any doubts, you can ask me before, and because this is a recorded session, you can ask me in the comment box, and I will answer all your questions. So this class is about the story of Nelson Mandela. It's an autobiography of Nelson Mandela. It's a long walk to freedom. So before starting the class, I want to tell you that, as you all know, that this chapter Nelson Mandela is about it's a long walk to freedom. It's an autobiography, and just 9 and 10 we teach you every subject, every topic in detail. So if you want the daily updates of the classes, what you can do is you can download the Telegram app, which looks like this, and you can join this link. You can download the Telegram app from your app store or the Google Play Store, and you can join this link. If you join this link, this Telegram link, you are going to get all the updates about the classes. Which teacher is going to teach you what topic at what time, and you know the coming topics for future classes. Everything you're going to learn. So please download the Telegram app and be connected with Just 9 and 10. Now, this is about Just 9th and 10th, a channel of An Academy on YouTube, which gives you all the education on free, for free, of course. But what happens when you download the An Academy subscription, An Academy app, and take the subscription of An Academy? This is a totally different experience. When you download An Academy app, and you get a lot of benefits, and the benefits of An Academy app are you get regular live sessions. When you download an Academy app, you get regular live classes in which you can talk to educator, you can engage in discussions with the educator, you can answer polls, you can participate in the polls, you can engage in conversations with the educator, you can ask any doubt, and all your doubts would be answered immediately. Apart from the interactive and fun live classes, we also give you regular doubt sessions. In doubt sessions, you can ask anything related to the topic that has been covered from the teacher. You can, if you're following some other book, you can ask the doubts of the teacher from the other book and the question box, and all your doubts will be immediately clear. Well, taken care of. And this is when you take doubts, you are kind of learning the topic again, so it strengthens the concept in your mind. So not only do we give you regular doubt sessions and live classes, we also provide you with notes. So who doesn't want notes? Whenever you're attending a class and making notes, so sometimes you miss the notes, or sometimes you lose the what your teacher is saying. So you just have to concentrate on what your teacher is saying. Be participative, be interactive in the class, and leave notes on us. We will give you notes for every class in a PDF format. Apart from notes, there is unlimited access to the content. So no, notes are very good for revision, but if you want to see a teacher video a number of times, you can do that. You can watch the video a number of times, either offline or offline. And no, last but not the least, we have weekly tests and quizzes to keep you motivated. In the weekly tests and quizzes, you can just because our exams are also around the corner, you should give the tests and quizzes as much as possible to to strengthen your concept, and we will give you our detailed analysis on your performance. And about Unacademy subscription, these are very, very affordable. You can choose from the following subscription. It's from 6 months to 48 months. And if you use my on this affordable content, if you use my code Chandra 10, you are going to get a 10% discount. So what are you waiting for? And the mode of payment is also very very easy and simple. You can pay via debit card or a credit card. You can pay via, you can pay from your EMI, you can pay from your registered UPI ID, you can pay via your wallets, you can pay, choose any wallet, Paytm, PayPal, Ola Money. And apart from that, you can choose net banking. You can choose net banking from all the Indian banks. Then this was the plus subscription. Now we have also a level up. This is a 360-degree support system from Unacademy. Yes, Unacademy gives you a 360-degree support system so that you do not miss anything in life. So the 360 support system, you get a personal mentor. From in a personal mentor, you will get one-on-one guidance from the top educators for all your concerns. You can attend live doubt clearing sessions from the top educators for all your concerns. We will give you a weekly report, a detailed report on whatever class you've attended, a report on that, and your performance in tests and quizzes. The best part about Iconic subscription is a parent connect. We give you regular open hours available for parents to discuss concerns with your personal mentors. So your parent and mentor can come together for a come with a better strategy for you. And then we have an option of a study planner with monthly reviews that highlights your progress. And apart from all these five amazing benefits, you also get benefits of plus. You also get the benefits of plus. Now starts the quiz. I will give you 60 seconds to give me an answer, and I hope the best student wins. And a quiz is a very, very, fun and interactive and interesting way of learning any topic. Whenever you want to learn or revise a concept, quiz are the best. So let's start. So the first question is, how does Nelson Mandela define the meaning of courage? So Nelson Mandela was a courageous person, but what was his definition, the meaning of courage? Number one, triumph over fear, triumph over love, triumph over selfishness, or triumph over poverty. So tell me, what was Nelson Mandela's meaning of courage? He said something in the story. From this story, all of us learn should take lessons. How Nelson Mandela fought for racial discrimination, and he succeeded. He had to go through a lot, but he succeeded in doing it. How does Nelson Mandela define the meaning of courage? So, according to Nelson Mandela, the meaning of courage is triumph over fear. He said courage is not absence of fear, it is triumph over fear. So the correct answer is option number A. Congratulations to all of you, got the right answer. Next questions. Next question. Question number 2. And you have to keep the record of your answers, because at the end of the class, you have to write your scores in the comment box. Where did ceremonies take place? Where did the ceremony take place? First of all, which ceremony are they talking about? Which ceremony are they talking about? They are talking about they are talking about first international gathering on South African soil. It was the installation of South Africa's first democracy. It happened in rock amphitheater. Did it happen in sandstone amphitheater, glassstone amphitheater, or it happened in all of the above? You could do it if you read the lesson with me or revise it at home. Where did the ceremony take place? Rockstone amphitheater, sandstone amphitheater, glassstone amphitheater, all of the above. Waiting for your answer. Where did the ceremony take place? Rockstone Amphitheater, Sandstone Amphitheater, Glassstone Amphitheater, or all of the above? It is mentioned clearly in the chapter where did the ceremony take place. So the ceremony took place in the Sandstone Amphitheater. And by the way, amphitheater is an open air theater. So B is the correct answer in the Union Buildings of Pretoria, in Pretoria. And Pretoria is the capital of South Africa. Next question. Which flame can be hidden but never extinguished? So, Nelson Mandela said that there is a flame that can be hidden but it can now never be extinguished. A. Man's love, man's natural way, C. Man's goodness, or none of the above. Which flame? Flame, you understand? Fire can be hidden but it can never be extinguished. Is it man's love? Is it man's natural way? Is it man's goodness? Or it's none of the above? And the correct answer is, according to Nelson Mandela, man's goodness can be hidden, but it can never be extinguished. It can be hidden, you can hide it, but you cannot extinguish it. That means you cannot, destroy it. You cannot completely destroy it. You can hide it, but it can never be extinguished. Next question. Which day was the largest gathering of international leaders on South African soil for the installation of South Africa's first democratic, non-racial government? So, what was the day of the largest gathering of international leaders on the South African soil for the installation of South Africa's first democratic and non-racial government? Was it 9th May, 10th May, 11th May, or 12th May? 9th May, 10th May, 11th May, or 12th May? And the correct answer is 10th May. It was the day of 10th May then the international leaders of South African soil gathered for the installation of South Africa's first democratic non-racial government. Fifth question. What is country's greatest wealth? What, according to Nelson Mandela, is country's greatest wealth? It's minerals, it's people, it's technology, or none of the above. So Nelson Mandela said that South African soil is rich in this and this, but a country's wealth is this. So what is this? What, according to Nelson Mandela, is country's greatest wealth? A. Minerals, B. People, C. Technology, D. None of the above. And if you think that D is the answer, none of the other, then you have to specify what is D. 20 seconds to go. According to Nelson Mandela, country's greatest wealth is its people. According to Nelson Mandela, country's greatest wealth is its people. You know, South African soil is made in minerals and gems, but a country's greatest wealth is its people. So we should always value people over materialistic things. Next, what does depth depths of oppression create? According to, because South African were really oppressed, the blacks were oppressed by the white people, from white people. So Depth of oppression means acute oppression. When there is huge oppression on people, what does it create? It creates oppressed, it creates heights of character, it creates poverty, or it creates lack of freedom. I think all the four answers are equally convincing. So you have to choose the right one according to the story. What does the depth of oppression create? Oppressed, heights of character, poverty, or lack of freedom? So, according to Nelson Mandela, depth of oppression create heights of character. It creates height of character. So, we are done with 6 questions and we have total 25 questions. 20 questions, sorry. Who, according to Mandela, is not free? So, Nelson Mandela says there are some people who are not free. And who are those people? Oppressors are not free. Oppressed are not free. Both of the oppressor or oppressed are not free, or none of the above is free. None of the above means all the three options above are wrong. So, who, according to Mandela, is not free? Oppressed is not free, oppressor is not free, both of them are not free, or none of the above. According to Nelson Mandela, both oppressor and oppressed are not free. Neither is oppressed free nor is oppressor free. So both of them are not free. So the answer of question number 7 is option C. Which party did Nelson Mandela join? You have to tell me the name of the party that Nelson Mandela joined. A. Indian National Congress, African National Congress, National African Congress, or he did not join any party. So, according to the chapter, the story that is written by Nelson Mandela himself, which party did he mention he joined? Indian National Congress, African National Congress, National African Congress, or he did not join any party. Which party did Mandela join? A. Indian National Congress, B. National African Congress, African National Congress, C. National African Congress. He did not join any party. And if you follow my classes regularly, I would make sure that you will not have to make any extra practice at home. I try to cover each and every point and topic in the class. So I just request you to follow my class regularly, and you can do wonders in English, because Unacademy is already given a lot of resources to you to practice. So just follow my classes on Just 1910th by Unacademy, and you won't have to make any extra efforts at home. And the correct answer to which party did Nelson Mandela join is African National Congress. Is African National Congress, B part. Nelson Mandela joined African National Congress. Next question. What realizations did Mandela have of his boyhood freedom? So when he turned, he was adolescent, he thought something about his freedom. So what thoughts, realization did he have about his boyhood freedom? He had no realizations. Freedom was meant for kids. Did he realize that freedom was meant for kids? See, he was born free, or he thought that freedom is just an illusion, or he thought freedom is just an illusion. That's a tough one to crack. What realizations did Mandela have of boyhood freedom? He had no realizations. Freedom was made for kids. He was born free, or it was just an illusion. According to Menzel Mandela, when he was, he reached adolescent, he thought that the idea of freedom is an illusion. The idea of the freedom is an illusion because they are abided by the laws of the tribe and the family. Next question. Why were two national anthems sung? Why were two national anthems sung? Number one, option A is to imply unity, to mark the end of racial discrimination, to mark the end of gender discrimination, or both one and two. So on the day of the event, there were two national anthems that were sung. So they sung to imply unity. Option A says they were sung to imply unity. B, to mark the end of racial discrimination. C, to mark the end of gender discrimination. Or D, both A and B. So one national anthem was for whites and one was for blacks, and they were sung that day. And what was the motive? What was the motive behind it? The motive behind two national anthems were A and B, to imply unity and to mark the end of racial discrimination. Therefore, D is the correct answer. Both A and B are correct. And now we're done with 10 questions and we have 10 more questions to go. What did Mandela learn about courage? So, Mandela learned about courage. Is it absence of fear? Is it triumph over fear? Is it both one and two? Or is it none of the above? What did Nelson Mandela learn about courage? It is absence of fear, it is triumph over fear, it is both A and B, or it is none of the above. What did Mandela learn about courage? It is absence of fear, is it triumph over fear, it is both one and two, or it is none of the above. And according to Nelson Mandela, courage is triumph over fear. According to Nelson Mandela, it is not the absence of fear. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the triumph over fear. It is the triumph. That means triumph means the victory over fear. Therefore, B is the correct answer. And I wish you and your family a very, very happy Diwali. May this festival be prosperous for all of us. And happy holidays to you. What unintended effect did the decades of oppression and brutality had? So, the blacks were under a lot of oppression and brutality. So, what do you think the unintended effect had? The intention was to hurt them, to sabotage them, to torture them. But it had an unexpected effect also, an unintended effect also. What was that unintended effect? It created men of extraordinary courage, wisdom, and generosity. It was poverty and suffering. It was to boycott foreign nations. It was both 2 and 3. 2 and 3 means both option B and C. What an unintended effect the decades of oppression and brutality had? The unintended effect of decades of oppression and brutality was it created men of extraordinary courage, wisdom, and generosity. It created men of extraordinary courage, wisdom, and generosity. And Nelson Mandela has even mentioned the name of those people who he really wanted to thank, and he was really in pain that he could thank them, but they were not alive anymore. Next question. The structure they created formed the basis of the harshest, most inhumane societies of the world ever known. What structure is Mandela talking about? So, when the whites patched up to, to torture the blacks, it was the harshest and the most inhumane societies. And what structure are they talking about? The racial domination against the black skin, poverty and suffering, discrimination against the poor, or oppression of the woman. What are the things that they are talking about? Are they talking about racial domination against black skin? Are they talking about poverty and suffering? Are they talking about discrimination against poor, or they're talking about oppression of women? And the structure they are talking about is racial discrimination against the black skin. They are talking about the racial domination against the black skin. The racial domination against the black skin. And this was known as a policy of apartheid. Okay. The spectacular array of South African jets was a display of. So when this was the event of was happening, the South African army had a spectacular array of jets. It was a display of military's precision. Was it a display of military's loyalty to democracy? Is it none of the above, or is it both of them? Both A and B. The spectacular array of uh, South African jets was a display of military's precision, military's loyalty towards democracy, none of the above, or both one and two. The spectacular array of South African jets was a display of military precision plus military's loyalty to democracy. Therefore, the answer is both A and B. Military's precision plus military's loyalty to democracy. That is both. That makes both A and B. Next question. What was it that nation needed to be liberated from? What was it that nation needed to be liberated from? Was nation to be liberated from poverty, gender discrimination, deprivation, or all of the above? The South African country was to be liberated from poverty, gender discrimination, deprivation, or all of the above. According to the chapter that Nelson Mandela has mentioned, the South African society, the South African country nation was to be liberated from poverty, gender discrimination, racial discrimination, and deprivation, which makes it answer B, all of the above. 15 down, 5 more to go. What change brought international leaders to South Africa? What was that one change in South Africa that brought all the international leaders together? What was that change? Was it end of apartheid? Was it humanity? Was it peace? Or was it some trade negotiations? What was the change that brought international leaders to South Africa? End of apartheid, humanity, peace, trade negotiations. The change that brought international leaders to South Africa is the end of apartheid. Apartheid means the racial discrimination between whites and blacks. So, because Nelson Mandela was able to stop this racial discrimination and the apartheid, it brought international leaders to South Africa. How many deputy presidents were elected? Question number 17 is, how many deputy presidents were elected? A2, there were three deputy presidents, there was only one deputy president, or there were no deputy presidents. How many deputy presidents were elected on the day of installation of South Africa's first democratic and non-racial government? How many deputy presidents were elected? Two, three, one, or none? And the answer is two deputy presidents. There were two deputy presidents that were elected. Next question is, when was the inauguration day? The inauguration day was 10th March. Was it 20th May? Was it 10th March? Sorry, we make it 20th. Or was it 10th May? 10th March, 20th May, 20th March, or 10th May? What was the inauguration day? And the inauguration day was option D, 10th May. 10th May was the inauguration day. Why did other countries broke off diplomatic relations with South Africa? Why did other countries broke off diplomatic relations with South Africa? Because of white rulers, because of other countries are racial, it's a poor country, or due to apartheid policy. What were the reasons that other countries broke off the diplomatic relations with South Africa? Because of the white rulers, because the other countries were racial, because South Africa was poor, or because of the apartheid policy? This is a very easy one. And the reason why the countries broke off the diplomatic relations with South Africa was the apartheid policy, the racial discrimination between whites and blacks. Now, the last question for the day. The last question for the day is, why did other countries broke off diplomatic relations with South Africa? So I guess we've already done this. So I let me change the question and let us make the question, what was the name of Nelson Mandela's daughter? Mandela's daughter. What was the name of Nelson Mandela's daughter? A. Blair. C. B. Jenny. A. Blair. B. Jenny. C. Zenani. Or D. Mary. What was Nelson Mandela's daughter's name? Blair, Jenny, Zenani, Mary. And the correct answer is Zenani. Stencil Mandela's daughter name was Zenani. So we are done with 20 questions. Now you have to tell me your scores out of 20. I'm waiting for your scores. Until if you haven't downloaded the Unacademy app, please download the Unacademy app. It looks like this, and then go to manage goals and choose the classes that you are in. If you're in 9, 10, choose 9. If you're in 10, choose 10. After this, go to plus, then go to get subscription and take the subscription of Unacademy Plus, because Unacademy is offering you plethora of benefits at very useful cost. And you do not forget to use my code Chandra10, because using Chandra10 will give you a 10% discount. So please subscribe to Just 1910th. Use my code Chandra10 if you're planning to take iconic subscription or a plus subscription. And tell your friends, neighbors, family about Just 1910 so all of us can learn together. Alright? Bye everyone. Happy Diwali. Happy holidays. See you very, very soon.